ugly, man. Oh, nothing's beautiful anymore in this world. No, no, no. I got myself buck teeth. Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Yeah, I had my cousins from New York City, you know. So they were like, come on, we gotta go party every time. You know, I've been listening to American all the time, you know, like from 5-year-old and 3-year-old, like, I want this and I want that now. I want pizza, I don't eat vegetables, man. Yes, I've been listening to my cousins talking like that. But they were great fun, all in all. Few manners to be taught to them. And, but of course, we all learn from each other, you know. We see our good and bad traits in others. So Christmas time is a time for forgiving, isn't it? And things were given this year like never before. From my end to other people. I gave a lot this Christmas. Yeah, I suppose, let's be truthful, I mean, I expected to be given more things by people. I did expect that. You see, that's the way the human brain is. If you hear people talking about, oh, just give and don't expect anything back, that's just not the way the human brain works. But what is good about that sentence, give and don't expect anything back, is that that's the ideal that we should strive to have. So, in other words, if somebody, like say this one ex-wife friend of mine, he gave me my phone and he gave me €50 when he came to visit me, yeah. But I didn't ask for it, okay, so he gave it to me. Now, he should have given those things if he wanted to give those things, and I'm sure he did want to give those things. I'm just using this as the perfect example, you see. And then you shouldn't ever say to me, but you're not my friend anymore either, and I gave you all those things and you owe me money, you know, because what happened there is the person gave, and clarity, day after Christmas, where's my brain? The person gave and shouldn't be expecting anything back, you know. Now, here's something that's coming into my brain as well, that my little brother said to me that I owe him €100 from the summertime. So I must have asked him. So, like, you know, again, I'm not trying to act like an angel here. I mean, I do have a brutal memory, and I laugh at that because, you know, I'm not trying to say, you know, that I know, what am I, no, you see, that's even negative itself. I'm trying to say, that's the positive way of saying that. I'm trying to say that I have a bad memory, but I don't abuse people. And I don't also really, I don't want to expect getting presents, but sometimes, especially when it's Christmas, you think that you're going to get loads of presents. And when you don't, you look at it as, well, I got lots of smiles, I had great time, I met new people, and you know, yeah, played a lot with the kids. The adults last night said to me, hey, thanks Gavin for playing with the kids and entertaining them. I said to them, what are you talking about? I was enjoying myself with the kids. You know, that's my cup of tea. I love kids. And kids love me, actually, at the end of the day, because I am fun, Mr. Mrs. Fun, you know, intersex fun, essentially, intergender fun, Mr. Fun, what am I talking about? Yeah, get freaked out, people, the ones that were thinking, God, I thought this guy was going to talk normal stuff, but now he's talking about intersex. Yes, people, there is a difference here. Males, females, and intersex, intergender, people like myself that look male. You know, I look male, like, let's put it that way. But I'm not. Yeah. Oh yeah, are you still confused? Sorry, you're still confused. Yes, transgendered people, they call them that themselves that because they are changing from one sex into the other. yes, I hear you talking there, people. Yes, there is a point there. Exactly. Well, what if there's 3 sexes or 4 or 5 sexes? Then it's not clear which sex they were in the first place and what sex they're going to be changing into. I totally am with you there, people. Yeah, but listen, let's get back to Christmas here. The Christmas story is we had a lot of people, and also it was a combination of my aunt's 50th birthday. So we had a lot of really great people here talking about all sorts of things. And but one thing that comes to mind, because one thing that's at my heart is to try and reduce the amount of angst from homosexual non-understanding. You know, people who don't understand why people are gay. You know, now in my last video I was actually saying there are no gays and lesbians, because actually we're all people. You know, and I have to explain to people that I'm lesbian even though I've got a penis. You know. Anyway, and I would add, which doesn't boost my lovemaking skills at all. I used to be a great lover, but I've lost it now. Like, you know, I you know, God, so I'm not your best lesbian lover at this stage. With using testosterone, I was very horny, like extremely horny. That's actually another reason why I'm enjoying not being on testosterone, because I'm not so horny. Now, my girlfriend is not enjoying that as much, because, you know, I have been a sex mad beast for like physically for 10 years, you know. And that's been great, you know. I've had all sorts of girlfriends and never had a boyfriend. But you know what I love about my life at the moment is that where I live now is that my friends that are technically male, but who knows, they could be XXY, you know, you never know till you get a blood test. Anyway, you know, so my friends where I live now, they kiss me on the cheek, and some of them have kissed me on the lips, but I keep my mouth closed like this when they kiss me, you know, but they don't stick their tongue in my mouth or anything. They just kiss me like a girl would kiss a girl, you know. And a lot of them kiss me on the cheek. Now, in France and Spain and Italy, they do, and in Russia and Czech Republic, I don't know about Russia, but kissing on the cheek, like, like, depends, 3 or 5 times, on depending what culture, you know. But this thing happens, you know. Oh yes, Morocco as well. I remember Morocco, you know. French kind of tradition. But yeah, I love that. You know, I love that. Sincerely love that. Because for a start, I'd like to be treated like I'm a woman. If I had to be treated like a woman or a man, then please treat me like a woman. And you better treat me like a woman if we're going to stay in the two-sex world that confuses everything. If you want to stay in confusion, people, okay, let's keep everything the way it is. There's male, there's female, there's lesbian or gay or straight. Yeah, right. You know, God. But yeah, I love the fact that my friends do kiss me, you know, and these people are not necessarily gay, but they might be bisexual and they might be straight. But they're more in touch with their, you know, feelings of that we're just human beings, we're people, you know. They don't have the views that many have, of you know, oh, don't go near those homosexuals, they'll give you diseases. That is a thing of the past. There's more diseases coming from the straight people than there is from the gay people, you know. And the most of the diseases, by the way, just if you want to argue that with me, are actually mental diseases, you know, psychological diseases, from straight people, because they are scared, you know. And obviously everybody knows homosexuals in general and bisexuals have actually got a better life. You know, now sex isn't everything, by the way, to the asexual people out there and the fundamentalist Christians. Yeah, sex isn't everything, of course not. But to deny oneself of something, you know, when your body is basically screaming out for it, is in my opinion, unhealthy. Really, I believe that's unhealthy. To deny yourself of your inner thoughts, you know. So if, for instance, somebody wants to change from man into woman, vice versa, they've got to go with that. They've got to go with heart. Always go with heart. And if somebody says, no, I don't want to smoke, then don't smoke. You know, if somebody says, if your inner self says, no, don't eat that next cake, then don't eat the next cake. You know, so enjoy yourselves, enjoy your bodies. I certainly do. Goodbye.